What's going on, YouTube? Check it out. Ed here with TGH, and today we're here with an amazing person. I like to say a great educator. Thank you for coming out tonight, spending some time with our community. How are you doing tonight? Let everybody know who's on the other side of this screen.
TGH Reptiles.
Oh my goodness, Sean is in the house, guys. Thank you for joining us. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. Go ahead and take a look at TGH Reptiles. Link is in the description below. He is a member of the TGH family. He's one of these great people out there spreading positivity. Go ahead and take a look at TGH Reptiles. If you're not subscribed, where have you been? He's an amazing dude doing amazing stuff. What have you been up to lately? I know you got some amazing stuff going on over there at TGH Reptiles.
Basically, we finished up our last year's breeding season. We had our last clutches, our last clutch hatch out just recently, and we been trying to do more as a lot of people know, we do educational programs, basically for the youth, the next generation of reptile keepers, hobbyists, just, educating them. Because I hear so much negativity. When people hear that I have a snake or I have snakes, they think I'm crazy. And so by educating people, like we did a few boys and girls clubs. We did some summer programs this past summer that just passed. We do birthday parties, and again, it's all educational. We actually got invited to a church with snakes, and that was something that was big because if anybody's religious or anything, they know snakes, and the Bible and snakes was, they consider the, snakes the devil or all that. But they invited me there just to educate their, kids in the, into the, in their programs, on their Sunday school programs. But it's just, I just keep going around educating, helping people out, and just, having fun with it, man. Having fun with that. I've been doing it for years, and just recently, within probably 5 to 7 months, I decided to start a YouTube channel, and again, just try to educate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff I learned was trial and error. We all make mistakes along the way, but I've been doing it now for I've been doing it now for a real long time. Right. I'm gonna be 38 years old in January. And
what are you talking about? You look like you're 29 years old over here, saying you're gonna be 38.
Hey, just try to take care of myself. I try to take care of myself.
All right, let's take a look, show some love in there. Looks like Reagan's here. Much love, little sister Heather, Chris, John, Burton, Greg, Dion, all. I'm still in this from Jay's balls right there because everybody's in here showing love. Much love to everybody. Iron Dog, my wife's in here. What's going on, Haiti? How's it going? Let's see who we got. Volunteer State Ball Pythons, BBM, P-rated. I love my boy International Exotics. You guys know what's up. Please go take a look at Gotta Love Carpet Python. Guys, we like to support amazing people within our community. Speaking on that, TGH Reptiles, did you know that we're going to be doing an auction? Did you know anything about that?
Yes. The auction, where some of the proceeds I know are going to US ARC.
Well, this is what we're going to do. So I wanted to do something really cool, right? We wanted to do something different. And there was a lot of feedback today since the video that went out. And I respect all of the people in the community, and thank you, big ups to the people that reach out to me. And again, you're always welcome to let everybody know if that was you that gave me the advice. But this is what we're going to do, guys. we're not going to do essentially one auction. We're going to do two. One auction, because we already have items that have been donated for the US ARC, where 100% of the proceeds are going to go to US ARC. That's going to be epic. That's going to be amazing. There's going to be a few things. There's already 2 ball pythons that I'm aware of. One coming from Will from Kentuckiana, another one coming from ZTK. Will has already paid for the snake in full and has already paid for the shipping of that snake. So whoever bids and wins on that snake from Will not have to pay shipping. Everyone else that bids on items, obviously, like any other auction, you guys would have to take care of your own shipping. But keep that in mind. Will from Kentuckiana has a snake out there, a blackhead yellow belly. So that's going to be epic, and the shipping taken care of. And then you got ZTK, who's going to be doing something. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to say which genetic yet, so stay tuned for that. But there's going to be a genetic ball python that is going to be up there going straight towards that auction, and it's going to also come with a ZTK t-shirt. I think that's pretty cool. I have one of those, in my collection too. Ball python and t-shirt. Gotta love that. And there's many more. We have I'm brain farting right now because I have the sticker right behind my thing, but it's goodness gracious, I'm doing this. Yep. BC pythons. Yes, Bill, you can beat me up for this one later, but BC pythons, Bill, what an amazing dude. He actually has, yes, a 2-story 16-quart rack that he is donating to US ARC. And there are other donations. We're just getting them all together. If you are donating anything, guys, you gotta get in contact with G-Rated. So G-Rated has you're gonna get in contact with him. He's gonna link everybody up. G-Rated is basically the liaison for this auction. So if you're donating, get in contact with our boy G-Rated. Okay, thank you for that. That's what we're going to do there. What do you think about that? So that's the first half. That's the first auction. Right after that auction, we're going to go into the second auction where all these amazing breeders are going to get an opportunity to do exactly what we had already talked about, guys. They will be able to submit an animal to the auction or even an item, and that item can have a reserve. That reserve, whatever that reserve is, when it's met, that reserve will equal, and whatever it gathers up to will go back to the person that submitted that item to the auction, and everything else will be sent to an auction, not an auction, to a charity of their choice. So what do you think about that right there, brother?
I actually think that's amazing. And can I just add a little something to that?
Whatever you'd like to say, my friend.
People don't, I'm not saying people here, but a lot of people don't understand how important US ARC is. Now, I always had big interest in Burmese pythons, and in Massachusetts, we can't have retics, but I always loved Burms. So the only reason, on top of having a lot of people, request them from us, the only reason why I'm going to stop breeding our Burmese pythons is because, they fight for us, and they fight for our rights to keep and own reptiles. And, the Lacey Act, which was stopping us from transporting these large constrictors and certain animals across state lines, they won that junction in court. They won that in court. You know what I'm saying? So they got a victory for us. And it's very, very important that we support them, because if it wasn't for people donating money for the last 4 years, me, my family, personally, we've donated to US ARC.
Thank you so much for that. Can I just say thank you for you and those people that go out of their way to do those type of things, to donate to organizations that are putting in the good work. I like to think what we do here with TGH and our family, our network of folks, spread the word. We like to spread the word about great things. Thank you so much, Sean, for doing that. Why do you donate to US ARC other than all these amazing things? Is there anything is there a type of connection you have with that type of charity?
Well, the biggest thing is I spoke to a lot of you know, businesses in the area, and a lot of them were like the downtown business, and you know, they were basically, you know, places that I was going to volunteer to do educational programs, because there's one place out here that deals with autistic kids. It's like a daycare or something, but they, you know, it's not a daycare, but they send a lot of kids with autism go there, and they help them out. They, you know, just and they do what they work with them kids. They do an amazing job. I wanted to go and do an educational seminar there, and the director hated snakes, and the director actually, you know, wrote a letter, I guess, to the city hall, and you know, at the time we had a different mayor, and you know, I didn't get any flack or nothing from him, but it kind of scared me, because I'm like, well, wow, like I never had no one write something negative when I'm trying to do something positive. But again, it's like, if it was up to a lot of, like, these people writing these laws, what we can and can't have, trust me, please trust me, guys, we wouldn't even be able to own a ball python if they had their way. US Arc fights for us so much, and it is, once I realized how much they fight for us, and I seen that the victory they had with the large constrictors and the Lasiac get overturned, I was so like, wow, like, I've been donating money for it was actually, the time, it was like 2 years. I've been donating money for 2 years, and the Lasiac, we ended up being able to take these constrictors across state lines now, and it was amazing. And I'm like, this is great, because now I can take my Burmese python across, out of Massachusetts. I'm going to educational seminar over here. It was something really big. And I said, they are, you understand, these are lawyers that are actually, going to court and fighting for us. And a lot of them, do it out of, just do it because they love it. And, the money has to come from somewhere. So I know a lot of auctions help them, people donating money, and it's a great cause. And,
well, you know what? We got our opportunity to do that. We're going to do it thanks to the great help of people like yourself and others in this community, so let's go ahead and do that, guys. If you guys want to be part of this, do me a favor, reach out to G-Rated. G-Rated is going to be the liaison, guys. Come on, why can't I get these words out? He's going to be the liaison for the auction. Please get in contact with G-Rated. Thank you so much for that, guys. I appreciate everyone coming around and vibing with one another. We do this thing here, where we connect people. Can you activate one of those segments for us? We do one of either hashtag time or email time.
We do let's do a hashtag time.
Let's get us out there and do some hashtag time, guys. Go ahead and put out an amazing hashtag. Our community comes together and does this thing where we showcase one another with positivity, and some of these words, some of these phrases, some of these hashtags really uplift you. Go ahead and let's see what we got right here. Go ahead and also sub to those folks that are doing those hashtags, and I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go over here and sub to Heather with Reptile Family. Oh yes, you want to go ahead and get that sub for Burden with hashtag snakes for awesome. But I'm out. I lost that one. Awesome. Snakes for awesome. I'm lost. US Arc rocks. That's what's good. Yes, we got hashtag positivity with little Reagan over there. Everyone, please do me a favor. Go over there and subscribe to Reagan, Reptiles, and more. Again, the future is the youth. And we have amazing people like Troy, Old Troy City Reptiles, which we have Sean over there. Old Troy City Reptiles is an educator, but also a lot of people don't know you're an amazing ball python breeder, and you have a pretty well-rounded collection. And I mean, why don't you tell us a bit about that? I mean, I don't think that there's a lot of people that know how amazing your collection really is.
Well, this year coming up is going to be, hopefully, things are going to, it's going to be epic for us. Just things I've always wanted to breed. We're going to have the chance to make dreamsicles, clown pieds, albino pieds. Next year we'll be making sunsets. I'm a big recessive guy, as all you know. But also
I'm all about the codom over here, man. I'm all about the codom.
Okay. So let me get there. We do have an ivory, which is a super yellow belly female, and she is going to our asphalt, and we're gonna put pastel spot nose yellow belly to our asphalt. We're going to put our GHI calico yellow belly to our asphalt. We want to make, I love the yellow belly complex, right. Whether it's asphalt or, gravel. I'm hoping that I got something that's either yellow belly or gravel. I'm hoping it proves out to be gravel. But, we do have, we're going to have a lot of, a powerhouse male that's going to all our clowns and het clowns is a snake we got from Garrick Demaya at Royal Constrictor Designs. Garrick, if I just want to give a shout out to Garrick Demaya at Royal Constrictor Designs. We got a pastel banana clown from Garrick Demaya, and that is going to go to our pastel leopard. That's going to go to spot nose. All these are het clowns now. A pastel leopard clown, het clown, spot nose, het clown, hidden gene woma, het clown, Enchi het clown, and then I have another male clown that I'm going to put to a few other pos hets. Then another male clown I want to make some double hets with. And we are going to, this is going to be our first year making triple hets, but, we do love codoms too. A lot of our snakes that are, they have other genes in them. Clown, we have, pastel clowns, yellow belly clown, banana pastel clown. So there is a lot of codon.
It sounds like you like clowning around over there. Is that what you guys do over there? Clown around all day?
We clown around a lot, brother. We clown around a lot. But the truth aside, man, is I love just the excitement of, the first time I did my het to het breeding and I got that visual. It was so amazing. But our odds are going to be so much greater because we're actually doing hets, codom hets, het clowns or het pieds that we're going to put to visual clowns or visual pieds. But something I'm super excited for is going to be my all-time favorite snake. If I hope I can get it, I hope I hit the odds, is going to be our clown pied. We have a pastel male double het clown pied and a female double het clown pied. If I hit on that double het clown pied, I pray that it's a male because I want to put that to another recessive and make triple hets. We're going to make triple hets this year, but there's I want to get something. I want to get exanthic in there, so I could just picture, an exanthic clown pie. I just think that would be amazing. I know the odds are just, probably like 6% or something, whatever. I know it's crazy odd, but
Yeah.
you know, hopefully odd guys are on our side. But we do, you know, with our breeding, we do want to reach more people. I've been breeding for ball pythons now for about not going on. It's going to be 9 years, and we've sold a lot locally. We traded snakes for snakes. We sold some snakes locally. I got a really good friend who owns an exotic pet shop. Now, guys, please, when I say pet shop, he does not keep his snakes in tanks. He has the rack system. He vends the export. He's a
That's
breeder
something I
himself.
haven't heard of. I've actually haven't heard of a shop that keeps their snakes in a rack. Well, that's not true. Reptile Factory does have some amazing rack setups where when they have their snakes vending. But so is there like a lot of snakes? Because I mean that sounds like something I'd like to see, man. You might need to take some pictures or videos and stuff like that.
Yes, he actually, when you go in there, the front, he has a whole display of like different type of geckos, and in the back of the ball python area. And when you go back there, they're all they're not freedom breather, but they're the ARS racks.
Right.
And on the outside of them, it'll tell you what's in there, and it has the price on it. And if it's NFS, not for sale. He does breed a lot, but he was getting like he would buy whole clutches off me, and I would drop the price, not crazy, but I would drop it significantly, because at the time I was like, you know what, I don't want to ship this time of the year, or it's if I can just get rid of the whole clutch, it eliminates me shipping. And I wasn't doing it for the money. I was doing it because I loved what I was doing, and I know him. I know him for years, and so I worked things out with him. But I had a lot of repeat customers. And is Heather here with us?
Oh, Heather's most likely here.
All right. Well, Heather was supposed to get our female pastel 100% het clown, but on the 7th, my wife took a down payment on that, and we were going through some stuff with getting some snakes. I don't want to get into that. So,
gotcha.
When I went, me and Heather talked. I feel bad about this, so I told her I would buy her one. She just would reach out to me. She finds when I'd buy it for her. I really feel bad for that, but we do have a lot of repeat, breeders. You know what I'm saying? They're not like super big scale breeders. They probably have like 30, 40 snakes, but they'll come and they'll check, see what we have out, and I get a lot of repeat customers, and it's within like 100-mile radius. That like the furthest I had to travel, I think was like to meet someone was like 60 miles. Drove. It was, yeah. So we met like halfway.
Right.
Do like kind of sell like locally in the New England area. The New England area is huge. What I mean is like, around my area, like, like the Massachusetts area, like, like Boston to Cape Cod,
Yeah.
I won't drive 3 hours away to do it. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed to work out every year, where if we weren't holding stuff back and building our collection up, we were selling stuff. We had repeat customers, or we would go, I had a friend who would buy whole clutches off me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it worked out good, but I'm at a point now where I've had all the girls I wanted needed to get big. They're there, and these are snakes that the whole clutches are not getting sold. There's no way, And I mean, I may want to keep them all, because I've been waiting years. I've been waiting years to breed some of these snakes, and
right.
That's why I tell people a lot, like, if you're going to get into this hobby, a lot of people like to go super hard into it, and they need to jump into it. You know what I'm saying? They jump right into it, and then when they realize, they overwhelm themselves and they burn themselves out.
That's so true.
So
That's so true.
I always advise and give people advice, and I'm like, and this, you're gonna like this, because I always say, grab yourself, 3 or 4 codoms, females, 3 or 4 codon females, and if you could possibly get one of them or maybe 2 of them to be het for something you like, then that'll be cool. If not, grab 3 or 4 females, raise them up, because if you're getting them as hatchlings, you gotta at least a good 2 years before you can start shopping around for your powerhouse male.
Let's talk hatchlings. Okay, so we're talking about this big auction that's going to be coming up, right? I say big because it just sounds cool like that, right? So we're going to be doing this auction, one of which, like we said, is going to be for 100% of the proceeds going over to USARK, to the charity. So that auction's happening. There's already snakes, there's items, there's a bunch of cool stuff, apparel, swag, so on and so forth. There are things in that auction that will be going on October 30th. That's going to be a Tuesday evening, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. We're going to go right into that, jump right into it. It's going to be like shotgun auction. We're going to go real quick, real fast. We're going to do it. We're going to get it done. It's going to be amazing. And we're going to go ahead and get those proceeds out to USARK. Now, guys and gals, please get in contact with G-Rated Reptiles. Go over there, because guess what? He's our liaison for the auction. Okay, thank you so much for that. Now, you have hatchlings, right?
Yes, we do. We have a few on hold, and we're gonna have some available. The ones we have 5, 6. We have 6. Well, one of them is not a hatchling, but we have 6 snakes that'll be available. But we have 4 of them that they haven't shed out yet. As I just explained, we had our last clutch. When they shed out and they eat, at least 4 or 5 meals by themselves, then I would feel confident in donating one of them snakes, to USARK. Donate it to the cause. Whatever money we get, I would just give up all the proceeds go to USARK. That is, something.
Well, I think that's something that everybody would like to do. We all want to go ahead and contribute. We want to do the good stuff that our community needs, and that's what it is that we're doing right now. We're putting together this event. We're trying to facilitate a really good thing, guys. We're trying to do it in a different way. Let's get it done. Please get in contact with G-Rated. Anybody that's interested in contributing to the USARK auction, please do so. And then right after the USARK auction, there's going to be a TGH auction that's going to be showcasing some amazing breeders. These breeders are also going to be contributing to a charity of their choice. What they're going to do is set a reserve for their entry, whether it be a ball python, an awesome lizard, an arachnid, a cool piece of swag. It really doesn't matter, guys. They're going to go ahead and put these items up for the auction, which will be August 30th, after the USARK auction, guys. We're going to be doing the USARK auction. That's going to be epic. Please get in contact with G-Rated. Again, get in contact with G-Rated if you're interested in being part of the USARK auction. And then right after that, we're going to jump into the TGH auction, and this is how it's going to work. The person can set a reserve. Let me know if you guys understand where I'm coming from with this. It's different. No one's done this before from what I understand. We're going to set a reserve. This reserve on the auction is set by the individual that is submitting the item or animal to the TGH auction, okay? This is not the USARK one. The USARK auction will be held the same day. It'll be the first auction that day. We're going to go ahead and get that out. That will be 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. And promptly after that auction will be a separate live. It will be a separate auction for the TGH auction. Now, the person submitting that item, they're going to set a reserve. This reserve is what they're going to recoup for what they've put into the animal or the item or whatever it is that they're doing. They're going to set a reserve on that item. They're going to get that back. That money that hits the reserve is going to go to them, and everything else after that is also going to go to charity. It's going to go to a charity of their choice. They're going to reach out to G-Rated. G-Rated is going to let everybody know. We're going to spread it out within our community because we love to showcase amazing people. And that's going to get out there. People are going to get an opportunity to then go to those 2 auctions. That's going to be happening August 30th. What do you think about that over there? Old Troy City Reptiles, how do you feel about the second auction, the TGH auction? And do you understand what I mean about setting up the reserve and all that?
Absolutely. I understand, someone sets their reserve, just throwing it out there. Someone sets a reserve at $100, and
right.
The item or animal sells for $150. $50 goes to their charity. The $100 goes to them. I fully understand what you're talking about, and I think that's great. I think that's great because, it's going to give people the opportunity to buy some amazing animals from some amazing people, and it's going to also give, people the opportunity to donate to a charity that they choose to donate to. And I really, truly believe in, childhood cancer charity. The company I work for, we donate big to them. I donate to them whenever we can. We try so hard. A few years ago, my son was in a hospital with a very bad infection, and just seeing the kids, they were so innocent and just have this disease, and like you seen parents, the look on their face, like Ed, me and you are fathers.
Yes, sir.
Like if we see our kid going through something and we cannot do nothing about that, it's like we're helpless.
You're helpless. Yeah, there's no other way to put it. You're helpless. You can't do anything for them. Yeah.
It's that right there really is something that is near and dear to my heart. Is, for one, children are a gift, and it's such a horrible thing. When I seen that, it changed my mind totally, and I was always a good father, but I think it made me a better father, just because it was like I was so grateful that, my son had an infection, but it wasn't life-threatening. But when I seen some of these other kids and the condition they were in, and they still try to stay positive, they still wanted to play and have fun, but you seen the look on their parents' face, man, that is something that I don't think I could live through that. I don't think I could. So,
well, you know what? When you have people and you got a family and a community around you, I think that support can lift you up. It can charge you up. And that's the kind of things that we need here in our community. I'm looking at this right now. Reagan, much love to you, little sister. You're amazing. And you know what? You do so much just for us knowing that you're the future of this community. We're all very grateful for that as well. Theory Family Balls asked, it's already too cold to ship here. Anybody willing to hold them as long as they are paid? I think there are a lot of amazing breeders. Please reach out. That question we're going to answer. I don't know. Old Troy, are you the type of breeder that is willing to hold on to the animal to make sure that the temperatures are right before it gets sent out to someone who's already paid for their animal with you?
And I believe we spoke about this earlier. You know that if someone buys an animal from me, I told you how I feel, especially in the New England area. It was like 42 degrees earlier today. And overnight, like, it's been getting colder and colder. I do not like shipping animals. What does that say? I couldn't see it then. What's the shirt say?
Oh, right here, my friend. There you go. This is spread the herps. You know what I'm saying? Let me spread some herps right now. Just so you guys know, I'm living with herps, okay? And I got it 6 months ago, and it's a lifelong thing. I'm never going to get over the herps. It's very important to me that I deal with this, this having herps. It's not a bad thing, it's an amazing thing. It's just people don't know about the herps, so they're scared of it. I'm not scared of the herps. because I know that I'm chilling with an amazing community called you guys. And that's what's up. Much love to you. Thank you so much. This is so cool. So many people are here vibing, chilling. Why don't we go ahead and do that thing that we do? Let's go ahead and do that email time. Let's do it right now. Can you go ahead and tell everybody to do email time? Can you do that for me, my friend?
Hey, it's time for emails, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom. If you've done it before, go ahead and do it again. You're going to give someone an opportunity to go ahead and do something amazing, which is reach out to you. Reach out to the person that's putting out that email. Someone's getting an opportunity to hang out with an amazing person right here. There are many people in this community that have had the opportunity to go ahead and vibe with other people in the community. They may have a question and you might have the answer to it. Go ahead and put out your email. Let's build this community. Let's do the hard work. Remember, guys, October 30th, we are going to be putting on a USARK charity auction where 100% of the proceeds are going to go directly to USARK. That's amazing. I'm excited about that. I don't know where that came from. Oh, yeah, we did it. That's right. Us, this community, we're doing the big things. Thanks to you people. You guys charge my batteries every day. You know what, Sean? Me and you have had many conversations. You're an amazing person, and what you do for the community is vibe with them. You're constantly doing it. People didn't know how amazing your collection was. I think that now people are starting to see that there's some big stuff going on over there at Old Troy City Reptiles. Guys, go and subscribe. His link is in the description below. You know, get that done. If you guys are a president and you don't see your link in the description below, if you're a senator, you don't see your link in the description below, please hit me up at thegenetichunters@gmail. That way we can go ahead and get your link in there. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Is there any way we can find you on social media?
I'm on Facebook, but on Facebook, you will, on Facebook, I wanted my son to be a part of it. So we put his name, Brayden, Brayden, Sean Ramos. My last name is Ramos. My name is spelled Sean, Shawn. So it's Brayden, Sean Ramos. If you click on that, you'll see the icon of, our icon, with the
nice.
With the pie, and it says Old Troy City Reptiles on it. Just wanted myself part of something, you know what I'm saying? I want his name to be in there. It didn't feel good, So that's I don't have a Instagram yet. I'm, like I said.
Oh man, guys, we got to do this right now. Let's do this right now because he's an amazing member. We need to make sure he can reach out to as many people as possible. Let's get 20 thumbs up right now. And I can't promise it'll come, but I can promise that I'll kind of like poke him every now and then, bug him. And that's a promise for me. And we talk on the regular, guys. Old Troy City Reptiles is an amazing group of people because it's not just one person, the father, the mother, and it's a son. And what they're doing is epic. They're doing this amazing thing, being part of a reptile community, educating the general public in the community, donating their time for others. Guys, that's what we need in our community. Here we go. We got Twin Cousin Reptiles. That's 1. We got Zamora. That's 2. We got Kentuckiana 3. We got Heather with 4. We got Iron Dog with 5. We got Dean with 6. We got CJ. We got GA with CJ with 7. We got Reagan with 8. We got International Exotics with 9. Oh my goodness, G-rated with the thumbs up on 10. Keep them coming, guys. Why not? Much love. Let's go ahead and tell my friend that he needs to start an Instagram. You're going to have to title it Old Troy City Reptiles. I think it's going to be epic.
I will.
I had to sneeze. I didn't want to be like, achoo, but okay, I guess it passed. So there you go. Jay's Balls just came in with like an epic 20 or 30 thumbs up. Oh my goodness. Much love to Jay's Balls. How are the tarantulas doing? I'm so into the tarantulas now. Dean, if you're here, thank you for turning me into a tarantula, dude. I feel comfortable. I even let it eat a dubia. Dude, you've seen how I was running away from the dubias. But it happened. It happened, and we did it. And thank you to all of you amazing people that contribute. Remember, we're doing the auction October 30th. We're going to do the USARK auction with 100% of the proceeds going to Yes, US Arc. And just so you know, Brian Cusco is going to have a snake for that auction. Oh my goodness. It's going to be epic. Any of you guys that want to contribute, please let me know. Again, you're going to have BC Python. See, I got it that time. I'm sorry, Bill, that I was brain farting. It happens. There are so many amazing names floating around in this head. So BC Pythons is a 2-story 16-quart rack that he is offering up to the US Arc auction, and all 100% of the proceeds are going to go, yes, to US Arc. And again, you got Will from Kentuckiana Exotics. What did he do? Old Troy City Reptiles. Guess what he did? He went ahead and purchased a snake while we were having the conversation yesterday on the live. He called IDR, spoke with Logan, got it locked in, and said, this snake is for the TGH auction. He's going to go ahead and do an auction where all the proceeds are going to be going to US Arc. So I'm paying for the snake and I'm paying for the shipping. Boom. Much love to Will. And then you got ZTK doing in the snake and an amazing shirt. Then you got Brian Cusco putting in the snake. This is epic. And you know, I appreciate all of these people doing these amazing things. Any of you guys here that is interested, any of you guys that just want to contribute some time, we are organizing, we are creating a community of like-minded people. Please keep in mind that the people that are repping of the positivity movement are people that care about positivity within their community, so they stand behind a movement. It's a very simple concept, guys. It is the brands. It is all these other amazing brands that construct and build this community. They are the foundation to what it is that we are doing. Please pay attention to the people that are putting in their time to create this atmosphere that you guys get to enjoy. It is not easy. We put in that work and we love it. I lost 4 people. Oh no, guys, we got to go over there. Everybody that's in here right now, you got to go over there. Go subscribe to Reagan, Reptiles, and More. Come on, guys. I can't let her have 4 people not on her channel. What is wrong with these people? They must have problems with their buttons or something. Go fix that right now. Go ahead, call your friend, call your sister's cousin, hit somebody up, tell them, go subscribe to my little homegirl, Reagan's Reptiles and More. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that happened. But Old Troy City Reptiles, please tell me you have some amazing epic plans for next year. And yeah, if there's anything you have available that you want to be in the TGH auction, you can let us know later. That would be epic. Everybody here, if you have something you want to put in to the US Arc auction or the TGH auction, remember there's going to be 2 different auctions. One is 100% of the proceeds go to US Arc. That is called the US Arc auction, okay? We're doing that. Then we're going to have another auction, which is a TGH auction, where all of the proceeds that are profit that are after the reserve will go to a charity of that person's choice. And G-Rated will keep track of all this, so all of our community, you guys can be updated on all the amazing things that are happening because of you and our community. We thought of doing it. It was just a thought in the air on a conversation that we were having yesterday. But because our community has a voice, and because we're not the type of people that just sit around, we're active and we're getting things done. How do you feel about that, Sean?
Hey, man, that's great. That's great. That's awesome. I think it's so great to have a community that comes together and supports one another, you know, through good times, through bad times. And it's just, you know, the reason why, and if you watch my very first or second YouTube video I ever put out, I was thinking about doing it for a couple of years, but I said no because there was a lot of negativity, a lot of negative stuff going on, and I just didn't want to be part of that. And I even left, you know, Facebook for a while. But the thing is, I just, you know, you mentioned Brian Cusco, you know, going to have a snake. You know, he was the second person on YouTube that I subscribed to, is Triple B TV. The first one.
What an amazing channel. Big shout out to Brian Cusco and Triple B TV and all of the work that goes into that and the people that support those amazing channels. Back to you, my friend, Old Troy City Reptiles.
The first person I've ever subscribed to, I think all of us can say, was, you know, Brian Bocek. You know, he was my, animal bites and, you know, all that. I said,
yeah.
He was.
Oh, what was the guy's name? Chewy, right? Chewy. Oh man, when I first got it, I was just laughing at Chewy.
Right now,
so funny.
listen, right now there's a guy, think his name is Eric, and he's hilarious. But back to what I was saying is the first channel I ever subscribed to was Brian Barczyk's channel, and the second one was Brian Cusco's channel, was Triple B TV. And I've been following them for a long time, and I'm a big fan of both of them. And Brian Cusco came so far, so fast. If I could just say something, there's a lot of smaller channels out there, and there's a lot of smaller breeders. And if a lot of people don't want to give them chances because they're not reputable guys, I ask you, just the smaller guys, the smaller breeders, they are some really loyal, trustworthy, honest. They have integrity. Their passion is sometimes I feel it's bigger. I mean, it's much more than the bigger guy. That's just sometimes that's my picks. I see some of my friends who breed on a smaller level, they're so passionate and driven. And dude,
I'm saying the hobbyist breeder, the enthusiast breeder, they're like the real grassroots movement that's going on right now in the community. I've been paying attention to it. There's a lot of great people like yourself. There's Aquaballs is doing stuff. Zamora Reptiles. You got Iron Dog sending spiders. You got there's so much crazy stuff that goes on where people, if they just take the time to open their eyes, they'll see that there's all these amazing people in their community doing amazing things. This is what we're about. You guys got to take a look at Old Troy City Reptiles. He's also doing I believe the segment is called a spotlight. Am I correct with that?
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
The segment you have, it's called a spotlight, correct?
The segment I have, spotlight. Well, no, we're trying to get educators, and we're trying to do, put the spotlight on educators. I was supposed to.
So, guys, that's what you guys got to pay attention to. Go pay attention to Old Troy City Reptiles. Make sure you're subscribed. What's going on to everybody real quick? I think I see my boy Ed jump in there. Ed from CMC, much love to you, my friend. Yes, please go pay attention to Old Troy City Reptiles. Go subscribe. He's an amazing educator, and he's also spotlighting other educators. He's going to be showcasing, like we like to call here, showcasing amazing people. Please go support amazing channels. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing to hear TGH somewhere down there on the bottom, but also take a look at the chat. The people in the chat are the foundation of our community. The person that you're watching on the other end of this screen right now is Old Troy City Reptiles. What an amazing setup there. It is 3 people. It's a father, it's a mother, and it's a son, and they're breeding some amazing ball pythons. And I believe you guys have rats there as well, right?
Yes, we do. We have not here. It's about 15-minute walk. I could walk there. I usually jog there. I'm trying to get my endurance up, so I'll kind of sprint there, But I've been going there, and we spent about 2.5, 3 hours, a couple times a week cleaning. We have a watering system, so we just get the 5-gallon buckets from Home Depot, all Lowe's. But yes, we do breed our own rat. We do. All of our snakes are here at our home that we breed. We have a reptile room, and we love it, and it's very amazing, and it's very rewarding. When you just hatch, bringing new life into the world, and it's like whenever I hatch a new snake, it's the excitement. Sometimes I shake when I'm cutting an egg. I get it's just the excitement, But I want a lot of people to know, please don't count the smaller people out. Don't count the smaller breeders out, the smaller channels out, because I'm telling you, for one, the youth is our future, and they're going to take over what we're going to leave behind to them. And number two, just because someone is not a big name breeder does not mean they are not honest, have integrity, they're loyal to their customers, have great customer service. I know there's a lot of stuff goes on where people get, bamboozled, but, speak to, if you see something like on Morph Market, or you see something like on Facebook, or you see something you like, anywhere, and if it's a breed you never heard of, reach out to them, because I really believe in giving the smaller guy a chance, because how do you think all these bigger breeders got there? They got there by people they've been here a lot longer than us, but people giving them chances and them proving themselves out. You know what I'm saying? Proving that they're loyal, their customer service is top notch, and they won't. Their integrity is there, their loyalty, they're trustworthy, and it's just it's I never count them out. You know what I'm saying? And
said reminds me of almost everyone that is in this community. We're talking about that right there. To me, sounds like you're talking about a good friend of mine, Ed from CMC. Just the loyal type of person that has so much integrity and is really looking out for everyone when they're doing these decisions when it comes to their business. And at the end of the day, people doing great stuff isn't just benefiting themselves, it's benefiting all of us as a community. Yes. One of the things I'd like to talk about right now, and just a big, major shout out to Ed from CMC. Please, guys, go take a look at the stuff that's going on over there from Ed from CMC, okay? CMC Reptiles is doing amazing stuff. There is a liner that is blowing away the industry right now, guys. Pay attention to liner, okay? I mean, have you heard about it? I mean, it's an amazing thing. This liner is just so epic. It's saving time. It's cost effective. It's just a brilliant design. Everybody that's interested in them, put in your orders now. Look, there's a lot of samples that have went out to a bunch of amazing people. Guys, the samples, the proof is in the pudding. There are amazing people saying how epic this stuff is. I'm telling you, I'm seeing it firsthand in my friends, at my pals' collections. I have liners that are going to be delivered to Anthony at Granddaddy Hurt, guys. This is happening. People are doing this. Go order yours now. They're not that expensive at all. They are very, very well priced. I would be on the edge of saying they're actually a really low-priced, high-quality product. I mean, it blows me away. So you can have a huge stack, such a large quantity, and it's going to be something that's going to help you, especially when it comes to hatchlings, shed, feeding. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Go take a look at it. Take a look at Ed from CMC Reptiles at that channel. Learn about these liners. Please, major plug to Ed from CMC. All right, there you go. I want to talk to you guys about being a community and being real members of your community. Again, I like to tell everybody this. We put in the hard work to build this community. Would you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we did this hard work, guys. We built our community. There are people within this chat and many others that literally spent many years educating themselves, helping other people. I am just a small speck of a guy that jumped into this amazing community. I've only been doing this for 6 months, guys. I love each and every one of you because you know what we're doing is being active. We're getting things done. So we built this community. Our community has a voice. People have now come to understand that our movement has a voice, and there's a bunch of amazing brands that represent a positive movement. It doesn't matter if there are negative people that get in our way. We're just going to go right past that. We're going to do all the right things. There are people that are loyal. There are people that have integrity. These are attributes that you want when you're looking for somebody that you want to do business with. When you want to get an animal, again, like Old Troy City Reptiles said, Sean, you're just an amazing guy. And like you told everybody, you don't cut out the smaller breeder. Go ahead and pay attention to these amazing people. There are epic clutches going on. JRG Reptiles in California, an epic guy. Just so you know, stay tuned. You're going to want to see what's going to be going on with JRG. And again, you're gonna want to go ahead and see the U.S. Arc auction that we are putting on. Our community has already come together and done some amazing stuff. And this is all within less than 24 hours. Well, technically now we're at 24 hours. 24 hours ago, it was a conversation. Now it's an auction. That's all I got to say. That's what our community does. That's how epic we are. That's how you guys can see there's weight behind our words. We don't just talk here. We get things done. Go and subscribe to one another. Go and subscribe to Old Troy City Reptiles. My family, my community, we did this. We built it. We dug that well. We built a community. We need water, right? We need that life essence. So we need to have that. We dug that well. I was the first one to put my shovel down to help us with our movement, guys, because guess what? There was someone calling out to it. Yeah, it was the community calling out saying we needed to do it. I answered that call, and all of you guys stood right up instantaneously as soon as you heard about what it is that we were doing. We're spreading the word of positivity. Hashtag positivity movement. Sticker to the first person that puts out that hashtag positivity movement. Okay, Iron Dog Reptiles, whoever puts out the first hashtag positivity movement, they're getting a sticker. Please make sure we get that done. Please reach out to Iron Dog Reptiles. He's going to be taking care of that amazing sticker to the first person right now that puts out that hashtag. Oh my goodness. You guys are amazing. Aqua Balls, you and your family are amazing, and we will be there. My family will be there at your family's get together on Sunday. This is what our community does, guys. We meet people, we befriend one another, and we actually do this thing called enjoying life. Again, we dug that well. We struck water, and every one of you in this community laid those bricks. We built that well. We have a well now. That water is clean. It's pure. Let's not allow anyone to poison what it is that we have built here. Again, loyalty, integrity. Let's maintain a positive atmosphere. If you see someone here asking a question, be the type of person to go over there and show them some love. I know you guys are amazing because we see it every day. Guys, what more can be said other than our community is doing big things? Thank you, Old Troy City Reptiles. You and your family, you're an amazing brand. You're an amazing business. Thank you for being an active member of our community. Thank you for taking on the presidency. You just are an amazing dude. Thank you so much. We love you. I'm with it. I support Old Troy City Reptiles. Guys, do you support Old City Reptiles? Old Troy City Reptiles. Come on, guys. I want to see it in the chat below. How do you feel, my friend, knowing that there's a community of people that feel the same way you do about reptiles?
Well, I love it, Ed. And Ed, one thing you were just talking about how you put the shovel in the ground, you get it started off.
Yeah, I had to start this little movement that we're doing, but there were so many people that put in all that hard work. And you know what? I just wanted to showcase those people.
No, I fully understand that. Can I give it a little analogy now?
Go for it, my friend. Go for it.
With one finger, if you push somebody with one finger, you're going to do any damage to them?
Not really.
No. But when you got a group of fingers and you ball them up and you hit something, you do more damage, right?
Right. With unity and strength, guys.
When we come together, we are stronger. One person alone can try to do something, but it's when we come together, we're stronger. And the more people we get, the stronger we're going to be as a community. And, eventually, I'm telling you guys, I've been through some things you guys couldn't even imagine, but I'm telling you, you stay in the fight. And you keep fighting for the right thing and what you believe in and do what you love. And I'm telling you one thing, you're going to overcome all your obstacles. You are going to, there's the light at the end of the tunnel. You may not see it yet because you're trying to break through the wall with one finger. You're trying to break through that wall with one finger. Well, you know what? Well, with this community here now you got fists punching through that wall. And that wall's going to break down easier. And on the other side of that wall, all positivity. The negative people are going to be there because they're negative and they're either hurting inside or they're hateful inside, or they just don't.
We can't have the yin without the yang, my friend. We cannot have the yin without the yang. There's always going to be that other side of the spectrum. And yeah,
exactly. But they are. Eventually, we're gonna be. I can speak for me. I am gonna be here and go nowhere, and I feel you guys feel the same exact way. We are gonna be here longer than the haters and the negative people. So you know what? We are setting up, a community. We are setting up something for our youth, and there'll be no jealousy involved. I have no problem saying like, hey, if I don't have a snake, go to my buddy, Felix, at River Exotics. You know what I'm saying? Or go to my buddy Al, you know what I'm saying, at AP Exotics. They're local people. I don't have no problem with that. I don't. It's not like I'm a lot of people will say, don't go to him, don't go to that. I got this, or wait for me. No, look at the negative. We have to. If we don't have it, let's lead these people to the right people that they're not going to have issues with. And like I said from the beginning, there's a lot of smaller scale breeders out there that have some very great stuff. For example, Ed, Miguel did a video with a breeder no one really even heard of, and he had amazing snakes, and he gave him 2 scaleless heads. Yeah, no one. Yeah. I've never heard of that guy, and even Miguel said he's a secret underground breeder. So it's like, there's amazing people that, just because we never heard of them does not mean they're not out there. And again, with the back to the positivity, Ed, like I'm with you 100%. We are in a time where, when it comes to anything, positive stuff happens when groups get together and make a movement. We've seen it, with racism. We've seen it with, there's a lot when groups get together, things happen.
That's right.
When positive people get together, groups of positive people get together, and they stand for the same thing. They stand for, positivity, honesty, loyalty, integrity, and just to trust, just to be able to know you can trust the person that you're dealing with is very big. Is one of the big factors, why, I started giving other breeders a chance. A lot of my collection came from, I'm not going to mention their names, but they came from bigger breeders,
Yeah. Well, you can always mention them. I mean, you should always feel proud of your collection. You can definitely promote other amazing people. That's what we're about.
My wife got me, well, actually, it was 4 surprise snakes, not at one time, but 4 surprise snakes from Justin Kabelka. This is when we lived at our old house. And
big shout out to Justin Kabelka.
And I came home and I seen a box there, and when I seen the box there, I looked at it, and she looked at me and she goes, I love you, and gave me a kiss. And I look at it and I see it's from, I see who it's from, and like my heart's pounding. I'm like, oh my God! I open it up, and my wife got me 4 snakes from Justin, and then myself going through Morph Market, I seen. A lot of snakes that Garrick DeMaya had, and I got a lot of snakes from Garrick DeMaya at Royal Constrictor Designs. I got my, I wanted a bamboo really bad. I got my bamboo from Brock Wagner. He's another amazing breeder. I'm pretty sure you guys heard of Brock Wagner. It's just, there's a lot of good breeders out there, guys. And if we come together and we just learn to, listen, I can't say nothing more besides just being positive. There's no room for negativity in here. There's no room for. Look, we have enough of. This is rated PG. We have enough of BS in our own lives. Never mind to deal with the BS in the reptile community or hobby. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
If we can just get rid of you know, that in the hobby, it'll make the hobby so much better. And people don't understand. It's going to make their business, it's going to make them, you know, even better. It's going to make them
because
even
they're
better.
representing something that people can trust, like you were saying. If you're representing something that people stand behind because it has an actual positive message, why would you not want to do business with those type of people? When we talk about pay attention to the people in your community, that's what we're doing this for, guys, so that you get an opportunity to reach out with other people in your community that are doing the type of things you want to see. They're showing you that. Now, keep in mind, YouTube is YouTube, and, you know, think you could show people what you want to show them. But at the end of the day, when you see consistency, when you see the rapport that they have with the business community, with the rapport they have with their customers, the type of customer service that comes out of it, oh my goodness, there's so many people here. Retro Balls, ZTK, Jay's Balls, DEA Exotics, Iron Dog, Gotta Love Carpet Python, International Exotics. Everybody is here. Dre's Reptilians and Arachnids. Nightbot on the job, like always. Reagan's Reptiles and more. Again, much love. Go over there and show some love for our little sister Reagan. Everybody should be subbing to Reagan's Reptiles and more. Twin Cousin Reptiles. Again, guys, there are so many amazing people here. You guys are doing great stuff. There are great breeders. Again, go take a look at my good friend ZTK Reptiles. He has amazing tanks available. Please go take a look at my boy JRG. Goodness gracious, I must be tired because I'm just messing up everything tonight. Why am I messing up so much, Sean? I mean, I should be better than this by now. I do this every night, right?
You could be a little tired, man. You're a busy man. I don't think you ever sleep.
That's right, man. And you know what? I do it because I love it. I like engaging with my community. I just realized we're 7 minutes over the live, and if I'm not mistaken, you have to give the snake a bath tonight, right?
Well, no, actually, I was gonna go show people sunshine, but she had 8 tonight, so I'm not gonna pull her out. Sorry, guys, but I want to say thank you to everyone that's here tonight. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you for being who you are. You guys are great, and I salute you guys.
Rock on. Much love. Everybody, please go show some love and subscribe and take a second to look at the amazing stuff that's coming out over there at Old Troy City Reptiles. Good night, my friend. I hope you have a good one. I'm going to continue on a little bit more here. I don't know why. I'm going to chat with these guys, but I'm going to go ahead and let you go take care of that, brother.
Take it easy, brother. Ed, have a good one. And tell everyone I said thanks for showing up, and I salute everyone. Salute everyone for me, brother.
Rock on. You got it. Thank you so much, sir.
All right, brother.
All right. Let me go ahead and let our friend go ahead and enjoy the rest of his evening. We're still here. We're still doing it. Oh, my goodness. Things are happening. We've been chilling. Let me go ahead and take a look at the folks that are here in the chat, because I know you guys have been with us all night, and let me go ahead and show some love. Now, Gotta Love Carpet Python. She is collecting all of the homework. Again, you guys have until, wait, is it time yet? No, we're good, right? We got until Monday. Yeah, that's right. They got the rest of this week. You guys have until Monday. Go over there and talk to Gotta Love Carpet Python and let her know if you did your homework. And if you don't know what the homework is, reach out to her. She will tell you what the TGH homework was. Retro Balls, you have homework. Go reach out to Gotta Love Carpet Python. Aqua Balls, it sounds like you've been doing your homework. Good job. Go take a look at Gotta Love Carpet Python. Please, she's amazing. My boy Retro Balls, go sub. Trust me, amazing content is coming out of that area. Just, it's going to happen. Don't you worry. Aqua Balls, you are amazing. Aqua Balls family, much love. I'm probably on a TV. Let me see. Yep, I think I'm on a TV. All right, much love to you guys. ZTK Reptiles, you have been doing so much for the community, and I appreciate it. International Exotics, thank you so much for being an active member of this, which is our community. Now, please do the hard work, guys. Do it. It's going to make our community better. I go ahead and do this every night. I do this for you guys, my community. I love you. I hope you enjoy it. Maybe I should just go ahead and end it here. Now, if I see 10 thumbs up in the next, I don't know, 30 seconds, I'll continue on for a little bit more. If not, you know, we could just go ahead and end it here. I mean, we could, or if we stay on, I could bug Dean and ask him questions about tarantulas. Who wants to stay on board and talk about tarantulas for a little bit here at TGH? Dean, my boy. So when do I have to feed? I fed it a dubia roach yesterday, or when I got it home. Okay, so a dubia roach when we got it home. My boy Aquaball set us up with that. When do I have to give my tarantula another feeding of dubia roach, or should I? Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing dubia roaches because I have access to them thanks to my boy Aquaballs, so I could go over there and chill with him. Plus, I owe him another day of hanging out. Not to mention, we're going to be hanging out. I'm just going to be over there a lot. It's my friend now, so I like to do that kind of stuff. So what do you think, Dean? When do I have to do that again? When should I feed again? Oh my goodness, we are doing this. It looks like it's like really happening here in this chat, in this live over here. You guys are amazing. Iron Dog Reptiles, you and your crew are so epic. I 100%, 100% appreciate all the labor, you guys. Yeah, I did a little misting with my sprayer, but I have to get another spray bottle. I guess I did it too hard and I broke it. But yes, it has had one mist, but it does need some more misting in there. Yes. How often do you feed tarantulas? From what I understand, slightly larger than a, okay. Okay. All right. There we go. So this is what we're going to do, guys. He's in the kitchen cooking right now. That's amazing. Maybe once a fortnight. I love that. There you go. So my tarantula will be getting fed once every fortnight. So you guys are truly amazing. We've been doing great stuff. Our community is just rocking it. We're not the type of people just sit around and don't do nothing. We're doing this auction. Guys, hit up G-Rated if you guys are going to be involved with, the auction. Now we're going to do two of them. One of them, 100% of the proceeds are going to go to US Ark. The other one, the person submitting the item to the auction, that'll be the TGH auction. The person submitting the item to the auction will be able to set a reserve. They will be able to recoup what they put into that or what they want for that. That's going to work for them. Everything else after that will be a donation to a charity of their choice. I think that's amazing. And G-Rated will then be showcasing all of them and letting everybody know what's going on with that. Again, much love, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you guys had a good time. We do this every night, 6:30 Pacific Standard Time. Normally it's a 30-minute to an hour. We went a little over tonight, but again, it was fun, and I'll see you guys on the next one.